Joe here from Up and Outdoors. Today we're going to kind of show you a couple things here about one of the new rods that I started using last year. It's a 17-inch thin ice by Kitchler Custom Rods. Alan Kitchler, great dude, works tremendously hard on these rods. I have numerous rods from him, and this one I started using just at the end of last season. It's a totally different feel. When you're sitting there tight lining over top of a hole, you can kneel down, you can be right, inches from your hole if you had to be, if the wind is real strong. Like I said, I got a few of them here. This one here, you can really see what that does. I mean, that's no pressure whatsoever, and that rod tip is just sensitive as can be. It's like working with a built-in spring bobber. Awesome rods. You guys ever want to check it out, go to Kitchler Custom Rods on Facebook, give Alan a call, text him, Facebook message him, whatever works. Get in touch with him, and you won't be disappointed. This one here is set up for a schooley rod. So what we did here is we grooved out the cork handle. I like my cork handles just a little bit smaller than most guys. My hands are a little bit smaller. It grips real well. Grab that schooley set, and it sits right in there, nice and flat, nice and tight. Now what I do is I use the castration bands. Get them from Fleet Farm, your local hardware stores. Amazon's probably the best deal, but they come with if you buy the right package, it comes with a little tool to put them on for you. Works real well. Line that up. I do 4 of them. I do 2 on the back. Now you just close that, slide that guy right back over the top. You're good to go. This tool works really well. I know there's a lot of different tools out there for this. This one is what I've found that's used the best, that I like the best. And one of the main reasons I use these castration bands is for the grip in the wintertime. Now, you get a rod here, and you get the reel sitting there. You can't just grab that handle. You got to kind of grip it from the sides. And these castration bands, when you do 4 of them, 2 in front, 2 in back, gives you a little bit more grip. So when you have a glove on, your hands are real cold in the wintertime, you got that grip that you can hang onto that rod with. Now when I'm putting these rods together, like I said, I got 2 on the back here already. We'll do 2 more on the front. Now with the front, it's a little tricky. I want to go over. Over the eyelets of your rod, so you got to be really careful. Go up and over. Just run it off. Do 1 more. Now I've ran these castration bands. I usually switch them out once a year, towards the end of the season or at the beginning of the next season. But these things will last you all the time. I use them day in, day out. And like I said, it's the grip factor that I like the best about them. That thing is on there, it's rock solid. So next we put the spool on. We set that on there, and what I always do is I label all mine. And this year I'm going to be running the Strand Crappie Mono. It's a 2-pound monofilament. And you put that on there, that way you know when you're grabbing each rod what's on each rod. Put that on, and what I always do is I take a little bit of 3-in-1. Just do 1 little drop right there. Put your gasket on. Put your spring, and then your nut on there. And what I always do just to start out the day with is I always make it so that post in the middle there that your reel is sitting on and your nut there is flush. It's a good place to start. And then you give it a couple spins. There's no squeaks, no nothing. Set it up just like you would any other rod with your line. Put yourself a nice little 3 or 4 millimeter jig on there, and you got yourself a crappie and bluegill and just a panfish weapon that you can't deny. It's a great little tool. Works phenomenal. Like I said, I'm going to be running 4 or 5 of these for tournament season this year, and like I said, give Kitcher Custom rods a call, Alan. If you ever want to set one up, or if you really want a true custom rod, he's the guy to give a call to. Thank you.